Education is the building block of any society, and it shapes us who we are today in the society. And today I have the privilege of sitting down with one of the most important players in this country. Well, this is VoiceWatch presents the great business story transforming India in association with NDTV Profit. And today I have the privilege of sitting down with the founder, chairperson and CEO of Prometheus School, Mr. Mukesh Sharma. So much Mukesh Sharma for speaking to us and sitting down with us.
Thank you, Aditi.
Tell us, how did you first started this school, and also you were before this in technology, now you have entered to start the school, Prometheus School. Tell us, how did that journey and that transition came into your mind?
I am a first generation entrepreneur. I was into technology space. I always wanted to start a school with a difference. Not just any other school on the block. School with unique proposition. Today we are dealing with children who are digital natives. Children who have information on their fingertips. They can become entrepreneur right during school days. How do we make that happen? Is there ecosystem at school level? Individuals who should come forward and make a difference. With that in mind, I said I want to start Prometheus School. It's an IB Continuum School and the only school in India that offers IB Continuum, A-Levels and IGCSE. So I said, I want to start Prometheus School wherein we will encourage children to be problem solvers. We want children to be risk takers, children to be inquirers, to be able to go and stand up in front of somebody and say, why are we doing what we are doing? Right? So that thought came to my mind, that where we can support the children who are good in sports with the facilities that we've built at Prometheus School, we can accomplish that. So I want to be able to create Olympians at Prometheus School. And third most important reason, how many of us want our children to become teachers? Teaching is not a sought after profession. So what is it that can be done to make teaching a sought after profession? That is something that we are doing, that we are aiming to achieve at Prometheus School.
Just run us through how this curriculum at this school promises to be different from others, and why should people choose Prometheus, not the other schools?
See, Prometheus is following IB curriculum. IB by design offers inquiry-based learning. The whole curriculum is more of inquiry-based approach, wherein children are encouraged to research, to question. And at Prometheus, the kind of environment that we've created is wherein children would question you why we are doing what we are doing. Because I truly believe that the ones who challenge the status quo are the ones who become entrepreneurs.
So when you started in 2019 from a technology background to education, weren't you scared?
I was not. I am a risk taker. When I started the school, I had the desire to create a school with excellent infrastructure, school with a difference. We are not just number one in India. I think in Asia we are number one school. And I say that with confidence because we never had any competition. Because we are not doing what everybody else is doing. I am never scared.
Can you take us through how the extracurricular is a grand focus here at Prometheus, and how are kids encouraged also to begin at a very young age towards initiatives like entrepreneurship, and also in other areas they are catered and they are focused?
So at Prometheus School, we try to have a balance. So in our primary school, we introduce children to all sports. They are introduced to visual art. They are introduced to drama, music, percussion. Children are engaged in sports. Out of 5 days in school, 4 days they are swimming, mandatory for second, third, fourth, fifth. The kind of teachers that we have, head of the departments, they are amazing. See, I know when we started the school, we had 4 walls. But with the right team coming in, we started creating meaningful learning spaces. Similarly, we've got sculpture. There are a lot of things that we do at Prometheus School which are for students. When the parents walk into the school, we tell them that you have to let your child be, and that's what we are trying to do at Prometheus School. So our children know what they want to do, and with the kind of environment that we have, teachers that we have, we are making a difference, right?
Right. Take us through some of the achievements that the school has done in the space of, let's say, extracurricular activities first.
All right, so in extracurricular activities, we had Archana Kamath. Archana Kamath is the girl who was part of Indian table tennis team and represented India in Olympics this year. She was the one who spent 2 years at our table tennis academy. I consider that as an accomplishment. We've had multiple musical productions for a school that has just started, 5 years back, out of which 2 years were in COVID. That is a big accomplishment. We were also able to host multiple international school sports organization tournaments at Prometheus School. We've got 8 indoor badminton courts with floor to ceiling height of 55 feet. And similarly, table tennis hall with floor to ceiling height, which is standard in any international facility, and 15 tables. So, that I think in terms of extracurricular is an accomplishment. We were able to host pre-UP state shooting tournament at Prometheus School, wherein we had 1,200 participants from all over India, more than 1,200 participants. So in less than 5 years, for a school that started on September 30, 2019, and 6 months later, COVID hit. 2 years we were almost online. And that's when we got our IB PYP authorization, IB MYP authorization, and IB DP authorization. So, that was an accomplishment which I'm really proud of, and I couldn't have done it had it not been for a great team of educators that we have at Prometheus School.
Certainly, and I must compliment you for that achievement. Tell us how at Prometheus, there is a focus on creating entrepreneurs, and how do you maintain that certain level to ensure that a person who's passing out from this, a student, a child who's passing out from this school, stands different in the society rather than the others?
The environment that we've created. If you walk around the school and you talk with students, talk about entrepreneurship, talk about fire, they'll say fire in the belly, right? They know all the buzzwords. They understand, not everybody can become an entrepreneur. Let me start with that. But the culture has to be such that you have to work for yourself. Can you do that? We've got student-led entrepreneur club, wherein students are encouraged to drive entrepreneurship related ideas. There are a lot of competitions that are happening, inter-school competitions, wherein students are encouraged to come up with a idea, and if the idea is worth taking into product, converting into product, they work on that. And I'm also very excited to tell you, in 2020 itself, I had announced 1 crore rupees fund for students of Prometheus School who have ideas that are worth taking into the product side, right? Convert the idea into product. What do we do about their unique learner attribute? Well, we use a platform called It's Credible, which is a digital platform, and also that allows organizations like Prometheus School to recognize children with their unique learner attribute with a story. The certificates that we offer to the individuals range from creative writer to risk taker, somebody who has the ability to do something that others cannot.
And take our viewers through the initiatives that Gauri Shiksha Foundation has made, in particularly towards community service, health checkups, and in the sector of education.
Yeah, sure. So Gauri Shiksha Foundation is the trust that I started in the name of my grandfather. Prometheus School is run by Gauri Shiksha Foundation. Gauri Shiksha Foundation also feed poor people, wherein our goal is koi bhukha na rahe. And our students, our parents, and our teachers, they come together as Prometheus community and put up a food stall wherein they serve food for 10 rupees. That's just to make sure that people who are eating also feel, have that dignity.
Right.
So that's essentially what we do. We also have multiple other initiatives that are done through Gauri Shiksha Foundation, including community wedding. Have we done any event as yet? This is an event that we plan to do this year. We do tree plantation through Gauri Shiksha Foundation, and that's the need of the hour. The other initiatives are supporting orphanages, supporting the education of underprivileged. So Gauri Shiksha Foundation pays a tuition fee of multiple students whose parents cannot afford education.
Mr. Mukesh, before letting you go, what is the future of Prometheus? How will it ensure that it continues to grow and also stand apart?
Future of Prometheus, I am sure we are going to continue to operate, continue to grow. Do I want to start another Prometheus school? Not anytime soon. Until we accomplish the goals that I have set, which is number 1, create entrepreneurs. Second, create Olympians. We've already touched the second one. Entrepreneur also, in the second year itself, we were able to get closer, but we've not been successful in creating a successful entrepreneur who's giving multiple jobs. And the third one being making teaching a sought after profession. I think we are going to get there. We will make it happen. Prometheus School has grown in 5 years to 900 students, to 350 plus staff members, 170 plus teachers. It's amazing growth story. So that is an accomplishment.
On that note, Mr. Mukesh, I'd really like to congratulate you for your growth and this success story that you presented to us. Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV Profit.
Thank you, Aditi.